Good morning, Heathlands, and welcome to week 34 of Heathlands at Home Extended Broadcast. This week so far we've had
Nick's exercise Monday at 11:15.
You may have noticed a slight change in the time that Nick does his session. It was 11:30 and it's now 11:15.
We have changed the time slightly to make things easier to set up for lunchtime break at Heathlands.
Art Live with Helen Tuck was on Monday at 1 p.m. This week making origami fish. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
On Tuesday we had
Dance to Heal with Wendy at 10:30.
Followed by Signing with Nick at 11.
Heathlands Quiz of the Week at 1 p.m. Daniel Edgar and Connor Tyson won.
So, well done to you guys.
Coming up today from Heathlands at Home.
On Facebook at 11 after us is Workout with Maria live.
Live lunch from 12 p.m. to 12:45 p.m.
Spiv's themed bingo at 1 from the Purple Bubble.
Today the theme is Woo! Woo! Dog bingo.
If you want to watch the hilarity of Dog Bingo Live, then join Spiff, us, and the rest of the Purple Bubble at 1 today on Facebook.
Coming up right now we have
a guest presenter with a craft to share with you.
So far we have had videos from myself, Helen Tuck, and Helen Walsh.
Today we have a video with someone different, but who could it be?
Hello everyone. Today, instead of using a fork, we're going to be using the toilet roll. You're also going to need some twist ties of the garden or kitchen variety, scissors, pliers if your grip isn't that good like mine, and a coloured felt tip pen. You're going to be making, I don't know if you can see these or not, carnations, which the lighting's not very good on this. Look, actually really very pretty with a little hint of colour at the end. It doesn't matter what colour you use, but I quite like the pink. So the first thing you're going to need to start off, I'm just going to move the camera, make you all busy, is 7 pieces of toilet roll. Try and get them quite neatly placed on each other, and you're going to need to keep the serrated edges to the sides. Okay, so I'm just going to move the camera so you can see how I'm going to fold it. Just one moment. Hello again. Right, you've got it with the serrated edges to either side, and you're going to fold first forwards and press it down as hard as you can. It's not going to go that flat because you've got 7 sheets. Turn it over, well in fact you've got more, depending on whether you're 2 or 3 ply, you'll have 14 or 21. And then fold it back, turn it over, fold it back. It doesn't matter if you get 4 or 5 folds, it doesn't have to be perfect. So, okay, and then give it as good a squash down as you can. Then you're going to get your twist tie. Whoop, throwing it on the floor. And then in the centre, which you can find just roughly, folding it in half, you're going to put your twist tie round and twist it as tight as you can. I'm going to use pliers. And twist your ties together all the way down. With a pair of scissors, we're going to carefully snip off the serrated bits. That's why it doesn't matter if they're not perfectly aligned, because this is the time when we neaten it all up. There we go. And the same on the other end. Oh, this one's quite a bit out of line, but it won't be in a minute. If you just fluff them to separate them again, because once you cut them it does tend to make them compress. Then starting at one end, you're going to get your felt tip pen and colour all the edges in. It doesn't matter if it starts to soak through the paper, because that will just add to the beauty of it, but it actually doesn't matter if you don't cover all of them. It depends on how you want your finished carnation to look. I quite like these when I've had a bunch of fresh carnations, especially the variegated variety, and one or two blooms have died off, and I just want to bulk it out a little bit so I can get the best of the last few flowers, is to make a few of these and just pop them in the vase, but don't water them, because soggy paper carnations don't look in the least bit nice. Okay, so when you've got all as coloured in as you can, have it with the leftover twist tie down, and then just open it out and bend it up a little. The reason you need to bend it up, it just makes it easier to separate your sheets. Actually, makes a flower on its own. Then carefully, doing one sheet at a time, tease it up towards the tie and then give it a little scrunch. It will scrunch quite easily because of the folds in the tissue. Then one from the other side. And then squeeze it so the edges go round the first one. Then you keep going, alternate sides. Giving you a little scrunch. Get your next side. Now, if you've got a rose bowl, which is quite a flat bowl, traditionally obviously used for roses, with wire meshing over the top, you could make 6 or 7 of these, perhaps different colours at the edges, and then just pop them into the rose bowl to make a bit of a centrepiece. You could also make a centrepiece using florist's sponge, which is quite dense, but again you can use this to poke in and cover it all around with this, or even different flowers. Oh, I've not quite caught that bit there, but I could go and do it, but yeah, it doesn't matter. If it's too perfect, it won't look like a flower, will it? Because there's always little imperfections in fresh flowers that add to the beauty. Keep going and scrunching it in. And then the last ones, and when you've got them all up, just give it a little grip all the way around. Then just flick your flower open a bit to make it more of a carnation shape. There we go. There you go, you've got your carnation with your bit of a twist tie. And obviously I would recommend using green straws. The ones that bend are a good idea, because then you can angle your flower. You just put it in there I've done mine in a little vase. Oh. With a few of the cornflowers that were made right at the beginning of Flowers from a Fork. And then, oh, it doesn't want to stand very nicely. But if you fiddle around with them, you can get them so you end up with a lovely little posy of carnations. Okay, how to make toilet roll into a carnation. That's it. See you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.
As you have seen this week, we had our very own Susan showing you how to make a carnation with toilet tissue.
What and who we will have next time, I wonder.
What's to come this week we have?
Nick with Football Stroke Sports Fanatics live social group on Thursday at 1:30. On a side note, I'm sure you all know the Olympics started last Friday, so maybe we will have some Olympic-based topics. Who knows?
Also on Thursday we have
Dancing to Hill with Wendy, the seated version.
Heathlands Book Club with Jeanette and Susan is on Thursday too.
On Friday, Tai Chi with Annette with a twist. This week, Annette has recorded live from Hamburg, Germany. Ooh.
Nice. Which brings us to the main event of our Heathlands at Home broadcast.
The most popular part of the Heathlands at Home broadcast.
We have another new book to read to you.
And today's book is just bear with me if I get the title wrong. Today's book is Each Peach Pear Plum. Not pear plum. Peach pear plum.
Each peach pear plum, ladies and gentlemen.
Each peach pear. Each peach pear plum. In this book with your little eye, take a look and play I Spy. Each peach pear plum. I spy Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb in the cupboard. I spy Mother Hubbard. Mother Hubbard down the cellar. I spy Cinderella. Cinderella on the stairs. I spy the three bears. Three bears out hunting. I spy Baby Bunting. Baby Bunting fast asleep. I spy Bo Peep. Bo Peep up the hill. I spy Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill in a ditch. I spy the Wicked Witch. Wicked Witch over the wood. I spy Robin Hood. Robin Hood in his den. I spy the bears again. Three bears still hunting. They spy Baby Bunting. Baby Bunting safe and dry. I spy Plum Pie. Plum Pie in the sun. I spy everyone. And there you go. That was each peach
pear plum.
Each peach pear
plum.
Pear plum. Each peach pear.
Anyways, we are back again at the same time next week with another awesome book to read to you.
Have a great rest of your week. Stay safe. Be happy. And we'll
see
see
you
you again
again
soon.
Bye.
Bye.